Where do I start? Let me praise Ivory Coast. Clinical, clinical. They were fantastic on the day. I don't think they. Okay, maybe not fantastic is the right word. They were just clinical and organized. Kozuno and Delhi were marvelous, absolutely marvelous. The two center backs. Aurier had a good game, and Konan, the left back. I mean, what a left back he is. What a left back Konan is. Frank Kessie getting the first goal. Great work from Pepe. Pepe, man of the match as well. I think Pepe got an assist and a goal today. Haller didn't even score today. Frank Kessie was fantastic in the midfield. You look at Jean-Michel Seri. You look at Sangare. The three midfielders for Ivory Coast dominated Benacer. Dominated. Zerouki, just poor. So Ivory Coast, looking good. This is the Ivory Coast I've been waiting for with so much talent. And Zaha didn't even play today. And they looked this dominant, Ivory Coast. They didn't have to do much. They said, okay, we're going to sit back. We know Algeria's going to push forward and go for the goal. And it just didn't work out for them. So Ivory Coast, tough matchup in the round of 16, though. They got Egypt. It's going to be a 1-0 game in that matchup. For who? You'll have to find out from my round of 16 predictions tomorrow. I'm going to get that video out tomorrow for you guys. But Algeria. Oh my God. Where do we even start? Where do we start? Where did it go wrong for Algeria? The defending champions. Yes, that's right. The defending champions of AFCON are knocked out in the group stage. Where did it go wrong for them? Let's talk about the first two games at least. They created enough chances to win. What was their problem? They were not clinical enough. And I'm looking at Slimani and Bounedjah especially. The striker play for Algeria was absolutely dreadful. It was dreadful throughout this whole tournament. Brahimi had a couple great chances to score in the first two games, and he fluffed his lines and missed. Poor defensively against Equatorial Guinea. You're sleeping at the back post. That can never happen to a top side. So first two games, you're not clinical enough, and just one costly mistake and not being alert will cost you. We come to today's game. All right? Algeria have everything to play for. Everything. You have to give all for this matchup. You must win. What happens? They pull off the worst performance possible, and especially the defense. Ben Sabani, Ben Rane, Mandi, and Atal, god awful today. Awful. They were horrible. And especially Atal and especially Mandi and Ben Rane. The two center backs. Terrible. I cannot blame too much on Belmadi because he has done fantastic things for Algeria. But you have to look at his tactics a little bit today. A little bit. Like, yes, you want to push forward and just go for the win in the first couple minutes. But maybe you have to be a bit more organized at the back. And then as the game progresses and it's still 0-0, a 1-0 would have been enough for Algeria. That's how they won the last AFCON, with a 1-0. And their defense was solid in their last AFCON. Today, it just shows some cracks in this side. Defense is disorganized. They need a more solid defense. That was the biggest problem today for Algeria. Just way too open. This game, if Ivory Coast really wanted to, this game could have finished 5-6. It could have. Algeria, yes, they had some chances way late in the second half. And Mahrez, disappointment. Invisible throughout the whole tournament. Mahrez, I don't know where you were at. You were fantastic in the AFCON 2019, but this AFCON, invisible. Not good enough from one of the best players on the continent. Mahrez, disappointing. Bilali, selfish. He's just way too selfish and diving all the time. I don't know why they didn't play more Benrahma. So, Algeria, disappointing. You need to regroup. Find out who your opponent is for the World Cup playoff draw on Saturday, and then you play the games in March. I'm not too worried about Algeria missing the World Cup, but defensively, they need to get more organized. They must. But I think they're going to come back with vengeance in those playoffs for the World Cup. But my God, the defending champions are out of this AFCON. Who would have predicted that? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.